Thank you. My name's Shawn. I'm an alcoholic. I come here for a disease called alcoholism, and I met Nicole at the Reservoir Group like 4 months ago, and I just started talking to her. I don't know why. I just said hello, and I started asking her stupid questions like, "How long you been sober? Are you doing a lot of meetings?" That's what I ask everybody that I meet because I'm here to help people. I don't know if I'm going to help you, but I'm going to help myself stay sober if I interact and make connections. And when I was drinking and drugging, I didn't want to make connections with anybody. Didn't want anybody to know who I was. Didn't want to hang out with anybody. Well, I was selfish, and I didn't want to share what I was drinking or smoking, and I hated myself all the way up until about 3.5 years of sobriety. I did not like being Shawn Leader, and it took me a long time sitting in these rooms, listening to people talk about how they stayed sober. I mean, staying sober inside the meeting is pretty easy. But when I go back out in the real world and I have to deal with idiots like me, and I'm a social, I don't like saying retard because it's very offensive to retarded people, but I'm a social retard when it comes to other people, how I interact with people. But staying sober for a while and hanging out with people that are staying sober and have the same interest and want to stay sober and live a different life. Sometimes they say it's a good life. I don't know, but for me, it's a different life. I don't think about committing suicide on a regular basis. I can talk to my mom and be happy. Like I have all these things I didn't have when I was drinking and drugging. It took me a long time going out to breakfast, hanging out at movies, and coming to meetings on time. I like to come like 20 minutes early and just sit around and relax and have people come up to me and talk to me, or I'll go up there and talk to them. And it's just interesting how you get to meet people when I show up early to an Alcoholics Anonymous meeting. Because I'm here to save my life. If I save anybody else's life, whether alcoholic or not, I've done my job. That's what I heard in Alcoholics Anonymous. And so I like to refer to the doctor's opinion, where I'm irritable and restless and discontent until I take that first drink or drug, and I find that ease and comfort, and I go right past that. And so I come here, and you guys have become my ease and comfort just by saying hello to me, looking me in the eye, and shaking my hand or fucking hugging. I don't, I'll hug anybody, but I'd rather just shake hands. But that's how it is for me. That and by staying sober, I've been able to travel the world, like China, Italy, and it's all because I stayed sober. I dreamed of doing this on my couch, getting stoned and getting drunk and being somebody else. And then I come here, and then I start to like being Shawn Leader because I'm kind to myself. Like when I was drinking and drugging, I had people around me, but you were only good for me until I ran out of drugs and alcohol. Up until that point, you were my best friend, and I'd love to hang out with you. And once the drugs and alcohol, I'd shit on you, and I'd cut you off completely. I didn't want to be around you unless you had drugs and alcohol. Because I didn't like being Shawn Leader, and I wanted to commit suicide on a regular basis. And by coming here and doing the steps, by unpopular belief, I did them, not willingly, but like my back was against the wall again, and I didn't want to get drunk and stoned anymore when I was traveling to Italy for my brother's wedding. Because I'm surprised he actually invited me. Actually, this is a guy I used to throw phones at, used to harass on a regular basis, and I was not a nice person to my family, and he invited me. I kind of knew he would because I'm the black sheep, and my family is so nice. I don't understand it. How I remember I was sitting, somehow my sponsor came over to my house, and she met my mom, and we're driving in the car. He says, "What the fuck happened to you?" Like, because people in my family are really nice, and I'm just like an asshole. And I didn't know. I knew why, because I was drinking and drugging, and I hate myself, and I didn't be around people. But I showed up Alcoholics Anonymous, not willingly. I went to treatment center, did my spin and drive, chicken shit way out of drinking and drugging, and they gave me a little rock, and they said, "Go to Alcoholics Anonymous meetings. Good luck." I go, what the fuck? But they showed me how to stay. I went to meetings 6 or 7 days a week because I had to get my slip signed, and I heard something here, and you guys taught me how to live life without drinking and drugging and not hating myself. I mean, it took me. I mean, I did a lot. I was an Alcoholics Anonymous for a long time before I actually did the steps, but the longer I stayed here, the steps started working me whether I wanted to or not. Like I was waking up and I didn't like myself, and I was still judgmental. I had a lot of self pity, and I had a lot. All those there's probably 100 forms of those fears or whatever that go on between my ears, and you guys taught me how to deal with those, like not getting rid of them, but like improving on them. Like I'm always an asshole, so I have to just shut my fucking mouth. I don't know how to do that sometimes. But coming here, you guys taught me is you don't have to answer every fucking question. And a decision, not doing anything, is a decision. It's so weird. Like I had to do something. Sitting still and doing nothing is a decision. And taking care of myself and reaching out to another alcoholic, or even like the grocery store. I always say hi to the cashier and I ask them, how you fucking doing? I don't say it like that, but how you doing? I want to say that, but I just say how you doing, and I smile at them, look them in the eye, and I don't know if their date goes any better, but like I can be the only person that said hi to them and smiled at them. And I learned that in Alcoholics Anonymous. I didn't learn that in kindergarten or passing out on somebody's couch or in the backyard. I learned that here by listening to people and going to breakfast. So we've been to breakfast a couple times. Eli, one of my friends, we go smoke cigars and hang out. I sat in a group answering telephones with Craig and my best friend. One of them, he's my inspiration right here. He keeps me sober every time I see him at Water's Edge on Saturdays. It's like all these people I look forward to seeing them in meetings. Like I'm not hiding anymore. I'm sitting here, staying sober, and I think I'm done talking. I couldn't make the 15 minutes. I fucking tried. I mean, I could go on and on. So like, and I get to enjoy music festivals there too. Like, because I got some money in my pocket, and I'm able to do that stuff instead of passing out or nodding out in the back of the basement by myself, wanting to kill myself. And it took me a long time. This is not like a 90-day wonder thing. This is about staying sober continuously. No, oh, I slipped or I did something like that. But like, because I remember I was in treatment and they had those relapse prevention, like the advanced, trying not to drink anymore. And I said, I don't want to go back to that. And then I listened. You go to meetings, you have a better chance of staying sober. And like, I go to meetings on a regular basis. I used to go like 6 or 7 a week. Now I'm down to like 4 or 5. And if you can't, I mean, I used to drink and drug every day. So to come to a meeting for an hour, maybe an hour and a half, and listen to you guys talk, and then I leave the meeting feeling better about being Shawn. And it doesn't happen all the time, but more often than not it does. So thanks for letting me share. It rained today. I'm so fucking happy. I'm so happy it was raining all day today. And I did Saturday things. Can you believe that? So thanks for letting me share.